Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Aries. This will be from the 12th till the 18th of April. I will be doing a different type of reading today. I will be doing a past, present and future reading. If this reading you like this way better, I will continue to do these in the future, so if you could give it a thumbs up, and I'll continue doing this type of reading. If you like the other way, the cross of truth, we can do that one still. Just write cross of truth in the comments, where we have a present base, we have how you're feeling, your desires and hopes. We do have some helpful cards here for your situation, and then we have some challenges, like we have a challenge card there, and then we have an outcome, all the advice that you need to hear. So whichever way is beckoning to you. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Aries out there. It can also be for your moon sign, your rising sign and your Venus sign. So if something doesn't resonate with you, it's a good idea to have a look at your other placements and then make your story out from there. Okay, so this is going to be for Aries for the 12th till the 18th. So what do we have, spirits and guides, for the 12th till the 18th for Aries? We need a the past, present and future. I normally do let the cards fall out. If they do fall out, obviously I'm going to take them, but I will be just choosing the cards from the top of the deck otherwise. Okay, so we're going to have 3 shuffles. 1, 2, okay. King of Cups, okay, so all right, so we'll do this now. Okay, so I've got the Ace of Cups, the Empress, we have the Queen of Cups in the past, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 4 of Swords, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 6 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Right, so on the bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands. So this is basically what this is the energy for the entire reading. The King of Wands is a fire energy, so I believe that this may be you. This talks about action, initiative, inspiration. This person is rash and impulsive in decision making. They are not afraid to take risks. They do like their freedom at work. They like variety, and they do get bored easily. They do dislike details. They like creating a vision, but they do have a little bit of an ego as well. Doesn't have to be a male. You can be a female standing in your masculine energy. Okay, so for the past or the recent past, we have the King of Cups, we have the Empress and the Queen of Cups. Let's talk about the King of Cups first. The King of Cups is someone that is very caring and loyal and kind. They're usually relaxed and content. They don't like conflict, and they can appear detached. They are in their mind a lot, as they tend to think about, like, have inner thoughts, and emotions do control them. So they're not one, they will express them, but they do you know, hold on to a lot of things. But generally this person is a very nice person. They do make a great husband or wife. As I said, it doesn't have to be a male, and lover. So this is probably, well, for a water sign, which is me, I would like someone like this in my life. But, I mean, you're a fire sign, so maybe you would like someone who's very energetic, and like yourself. It's totally up to you. Okay, so after that we do have the Empress. The Empress is someone that we are talking about. It does represent growth, prosperity and fertility. She does bring happy results, good rewards for work and efforts. We're talking about creativity, nurturing and warmth. It can also sometimes represent a mother figure that you're around. But this is talking about solid and happy relationships, and there could be also someone, it could be something to do with marriage as well. If you can hear my son, it's school holidays, so hence the banging and noise in the background. Maybe what has happened is you're standing in this King of Cups energy and you're wanting to move towards someone who does know their worth. They are an Empress and you see them as that. And this does talk about that happy result, because here we have the Queen of Cups here, Aries. So this is a divine union. This is supposed to be. This is destiny. So in your past, this is what could have happened. This is a soul union, a soul connection. The Queen of Cups talks about she's gentle and kind and sensitive. She's thoughtful and charming. She does have an artistic flair. She can be sensitive. She is restrained in nature, generally a very good friend. She will listen and care. She can be hurt easily though. She may appear aloof and a little bit dreamy and unrealistic. But if you are the King of Cups, well, this is your perfect match here. So if you have water in your chart, depending on whether you're male or female, you take on the roles as you see. But with the Empress in between here, I mean, this talks about growth and prosperity. It also talks about fertility. So if you're with someone or in divine union with them, and you were wanting to have a child, well, this is, yeah, it's going to happen. The Empress in the middle tells me that. So there's good rewards for work, like you've made progress, happy relationships and marriage. So to me, this is the divine union. As I said before, this is a soul connection. There we have it, King and Queen. So I don't know whether this has happened to you already, Aries, or whether it will be happening in your future, or this is your story, so you know where you're up to in it. Okay, so in the next part we have the present energy. We have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is the fire energy. So this is, I believe, talking about you. You may be feeling very weary and overwhelmed, possibly overburdened. You're under pressure and strain. Maybe you need to take a step back to look at a better approach. You may have taken on a wonderful new project, and now you are feeling very overworked, and maybe that you have taken on too much. As you can see here, this person has come down the hill. She's got her luggage and her I don't know what it is, ox, steer, whatever cow here has got all that on, so that's why you are feeling quite tired and overwhelmed. But we have here the Four of Swords after that. So this is an air energy. This card is saying that you need some rest and recovery after struggles and stress. You maybe need to detach from outside events. If something has come into your world, you may need to retreat at the moment. A time to regroup. Maybe coming into contact with this person has made you very overwhelmed because you're not used to being in such a... I can imagine this would be very intense, an intense union. So yeah, it's very hard to, I suppose, what would you say, it's very hard to process all the information at once. Okay, so this is asking you to detach from outside events and need to retreat. So just take some time for yourself, go out into nature, regroup, go to the beach, go to the forest, whatever, you know, do some meditation, whatever it means to you, to actually take some time out and regroup before continuing forward. So we have the Nine of Wands here. So you may have also been suffering as well, and disappointment and despair, anxiety, you are seeing things clearly now, and maybe you're finding it hard to release that. You've had some inner suffering happening, and if you don't listen to the advice of trying to release your past, maybe you're holding on to your past, so you aren't able to release it. So what the advice here is saying, that if you do not follow the advice to let your past go, you will continue to suffer and have the disappointment and the anxiety. So maybe you need to do some work on yourself. As this card prior to it has said, take some time out. You've got the Ten of Wands, you're overwhelmed, you're feeling weary. Here the Four of Swords is saying, you know, you need that rest and recovery. Take some time out to regroup before continuing forward. The Nine of Wands says that the road has been very long. It has been long, and you may feel like giving up, but success is closer than you think. So after you have taken this time out and had some rest and recovery, you're going to move into the Nine of Wands energy, which says that yes, the road has been long. Do not give up. Success is closer than you think. You have the inner strength, and you need to gather those reserves, because guess what? You need that final push to get there, and you are just about there. It's not far away, and this card indicates that. This is fire energy, so this is definitely you, and this is fire too. So maybe the relationship in the past has made you may have even broken up. You may have had this divine union in the past, but then something's happened. And this is why you're feeling overwhelmed and you can't sleep. And it could be that. Or you could have met someone. It could have been great, but because it is such a divine union, you're not used to it. Like you're just like beside yourself. You can't process the information. When you meet your soulmate, it's very, it impacts your life, something bad. And it does. If you've broken up, it takes a long time to get over that. But if you're still in it, you can be feeling tired. Of course you can be, but you need to maybe step back and have a look at the situation. The other way I can see this is that there is a male energy and two females. Maybe you're one of the females and you've got a male and a female in your situation, or you're a male and you've got two females. One is the Queen of Cups and one is the Empress, and you're finding it very difficult because you've got choices. So this is the other way that you could see that as well. So this is why you are overwhelmed and exhausted, and it's all just too much for you. You're under pressure and strain. You need to step back and look at, you know, a better way of looking at it. The rest and recovery before moving forward. The Nine of Wands here suggests that the road's been very long and success is closer than you think. So you've just got to gather those reserves for the final push. Here in the immediate future, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles talks about your finances and your home life. The Six of Pentacles talks about having successful gains, allowing you to share with others. You may be receiving a pay increase, so this is going to give you the time to spend with other people. If someone does owe you money, you could be receiving it, but this card is a nice card. It's about generosity and kindness. So next we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is hard work and patience to be rewarded. You will be receiving some good news in regards to maybe it's a sale, or possibly a property sale, or it could be a vehicle sale. This is a good card, but you need to plan for the future. So the extra money that has come in, you need to maybe replenish your harvest for next time. So it's just saying, just be smart and think about your future. Don't go out and just waste it all. Put some away and think about what you want to do for your future. Okay, so after that we have the Queen of Pentacles, which says that you are standing in your feminine energy. This person is very pleasant and generous. They do take care of details. They usually do work in finances. They like method and routine. This could be a businesswoman or businessman, a vet, a real estate or a farmer, or they could just have their own business. The other side of this is people can take advantage of this person because they are generous. That's the other thing. So depending on your story, it looks like you're going to have some finances come in. You need to be very clever with that. You may be seeking advice from someone like the Queen of Pentacles, or you could also meet someone like this. Someone like this could be coming into your life after you've had, this could be like a possible breakup, as I said. Then you've had you're feeling weary. You've got to get that strength for the final push. You're putting your energy into your pentacles and your work, and it's finally coming through. Maybe someone owes you some money, and then you are meeting someone like the Queen of Pentacles, or you are seeking advice from someone like that. Okay, so that's what I've got for the near future for you. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, as I said, is the Knight of Wands, and that's really what the reading was about. Maybe you were this person. You were rash and impulsive in decision making, but you've made some choices in your life. You've decided maybe to straighten up your act a little bit. So then you have come in contact with an Empress and a Queen of Cups, or you could have turned, as I said, turned into this loving and kind person. On the other side of this, you could also have turned into the Empress and met a Queen of Cups friend and a King of Cups. So there could be a husband and wife as well. On the other side of that, you could be either a king or a queen, and you've met a female and a male that you quite like, and you want to pursue something with them. But we do have that King of Wands energy, so I'm thinking that this is you, Aries. Okay, after that we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about the completion of first steps. So the goals have been realised, and while successful, you know that there is more work ahead, for planning to keep moving forward and heading in the right direction. So there is positive progress. That's what that card tells me that is. Okay, so we've got the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles says that you may need to be careful, with attention to your money. There may be temporary hardships. This may have been in the past, and that's what's going to happen in the future. So it's just saying, I mean, temporary hardships happen to everyone. But what you need to do is maybe get organised and do your budget. Don't enter into any new agreements. Maybe you feel a little bit emotional about your finances and the way that things are going. But to me, things are going to get better. We have the Fool here. So you are going to take a leap of faith towards something. There are unexpected opportunities. So maybe this is prior to this meeting here of these women and men. Maybe that's what's happened in the past. You have taken a leap of faith and you have remained open, and there will be a major choice. So I'm thinking, yes, okay, this is the major choice. The Queen of Cups energy and the Empress, and you're standing in your masculine energy. The Fool. Okay, so you are taking the leap of faith. You are growing as a result. It talks about new beginnings and exciting new journeys. So this is actually a beautiful card too, a new beginning. It's a new cycle, and things are going to work out very nicely for you, Aries. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take a universal love card for you, and see what the advice is for you. One fell out there, but I will just, another one did too. I just want to shuffle just a little bit, spirits. I feel like I'm dropping them. Okay, so what is the advice? What's the advice for Aries, please, spirits and guides? The advice for Aries. What's the advice for Aries? For the 12th till the 18th. What's the advice? That's a lot of advice. Just one, please, for Aries. Just one card. One card, please, for the advice. One card. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay, so we've got 2 here. We've got Heaven on Earth, and we have got soulmates. As I said, we've got a divine union here, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. So you decide with the Empress in between. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got Heaven and Earth, and we have soulmates with the Moon here. So we could be talking about towards the end of the month with the full moon. Anyway, you take it as you see it. Okay, so Heaven on Earth. Let's have a look at what we've got for you, Aries. Okay, Heaven on Earth. Both heaven and hell exist on earth, but only in our minds, for both are created through our thoughts, actions, and intentions. This card is pointing to the fact that you have helped create a disturbing situation in your life by giving power to something that you did not have to give power to. Regardless of who or what is bothering you, the current situation can be transformed if you cease to give it power. Focus on the positive, and instead of plugging into another's negativity, tap into the power of light and love. Send light and love to all concerned and visualize yourself energetically detaching from them. You can start to create heaven on earth right now by simply making love to your focus. In doing so, you will attract loving people and situations into your life. Okay, we've got soulmate for your next card. And let's see what's that. Love is the divine and universal energy of life. It is alive, intelligent, and in constant communion with all creation. When love calls you, go to her. Search for love no matter where the journey takes you. Remember, somewhere another soul is in search of you. Somewhere a heart longs for your companionship. Honor your soulmate by continuing your quest for great love until today's longing becomes tomorrow's joy. Until then, prepare by respecting and caring for yourself. Gather riches of kindness, knowledge, compassion, strength, and vulnerability. The quest's dream is deep and rejuvenating, and it is here you will meet until you find each other. If you are already with your soulmate, this is a reminder to treasure and be grateful for the love you share. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Aries. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. And as I said, don't forget to let me know whether you like this reading with past, present, future, or whether you like the other way that I was doing it, the cross of truth. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for if you have already. Hit the notification bell to be notified of the uploads. And have a nice week, nice weekend, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, bye Aries.